Nancy direct to Mike Whiskey. Would you prefer to go direct to Mike Whiskey or via Nancy?
Easy 639, clear to Belfast, Order Grove, Wallasey 2 Tango departure, squawk 5165, expect Manchester 128.05, QNH chat 1002.
NX474 in taxi out through Whiskey and then down the Alpha taxiway, holding point for 27, the QNH 1009, your airways when you're ready. NX474, roger, you're clear to leave controlled airspace, routing on track the Mike Whiskey for Bournemouth, climb to maintain altitude 4,000 feet and the squawk 5056. Mixed contact frequency when advised, Manchester 124.2. Johnson 620 starts proved, temperature's 9.
Clearance delivery, Scandinavian 538 with information, Kilo request clearance.
SAS 538, clear to destination airport via Sierra Uniform Romeo Oscar 5 Mike, departure runway, after takeoff, climb to 4000, expect flight level 100, transponder 25043, QNH 1006.
Cleared via Sierra Uniform Romeo Oscar 5 Mike, initial altitude 4000, flight level 100 within 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 5043, Scandinavian 538.
SAS 538, readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.8.
X762 is clear to leave controlled airspace, routing Trent, Norwich, initially an Nancy 2 Tango departure, squawk 5163. 474, you found an anti-direct to Mike Whiskey. Would you prefer to go direct to Mike Whiskey or via an anti?
Ready for clearance.
Easy 639, clear to Belfast Order Grove, Wallasey 2 Tango departure, squawk 5165, expect Manchester 128.05, QNH chat 1002.
Clearance 3204. We have the numbers requesting clearance.
3204.
Information.
Kilo is correct. Clear to destination airport runway via after takeoff. Climb to flight level 60. Expect flight level 120. Transponder 24501.
QNH
1006.
Cleared to destination airport as filed. Runway heading. Climb and maintain. Flight level 60. Expect flight level 120 within 10 minutes. Departure on 130.9 or 54501. In the box 3204.
3204. Repeat is correct.
Clearance delivery, SAS 538 with the weather. Kilo request clearance.
SAS 538. Clear to destination airport via Sierra Uniform Romeo Oscar 1 Alpha departure runway. Expect flight level 90. Transponder 23006.
Clear to destination airport via Sierra Uniform Romeo Oscar 1 Alpha expecting flight level 90. Squawk 3006. SAS 538.
SAS 538. Repeat is correct. Contact ground on 121.8.
Roger, 121.8.
Alex 474 in taxi out through Whiskey and then down the Alpha taxiway, holding point for 27, the QNH 1009, your airways when you're ready. Alex 474, roger, you clear to leave controlled airspace, routing on track the Mike Whiskey for Bournemouth, climb to maintain altitude 4,000 feet and the squawk 5056. Mixed contact frequency when advised, Manchester 124.2.
Clearance delivery, Ryanair 44 with information, Kilo request clearance.
44.
Information.
Kilo is correct. Clear to destination airport via Sierra Uniform Romeo Oscar 6 Echo departure runway after takeoff. Climb to flight level 60. Expect flight level 120. Transponder 22556.
QNH
1006.
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
Romeo Oscar 6 Echo. Initial altitude is flight level 60. Flight level 120 within 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 2556. Ryanair 44.
44. Repeat is correct. Contact ground on 121.8.
Roger, delivery, Ryanair 298 with the ATC Kilo request clearance.
Wait, 298.
Information.
Kilo is correct. Clear to destination airport via Kilo India Sierra Hotel 1 Bravo, departure runway 28. After takeoff, climb to flight level 50. Expect flight level 100. Transponder 27377.
UN8.
1006.
Cleared by Kilo India Sierra Hotel 1 Bravo. Initial altitude is flight level 50, flight level 100, then 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 73777, Ryanair 298.
Wait, 298. Reset is correct. Contact ground on 121.8.
Roger, 121.8, Ryanair 298.
Electric 43, proceed to Seattle.
I'm out for the walk around.
Correct there, you're just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction.
Yeah, no further height restrictions on 740 on.
Also, that report passing 2,500 feet.
Cool, go full on. EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, EC639.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot.
Ground control, Ryanair 95957, request taxi.
95957. Taxi via Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo, 1. Holding position, runway 28. When on position, contact tower 118.6.
Via Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo 1. Holding position 28. Tower on 118.6. Ryanair 95957.
Stone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. 42 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
027 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 Mike.
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
Tap 25 there, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay.
Touchstone 40 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 8. Vacate right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor, stand 5, 448.
Back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Start approved. Temperatures 9, the QNH is 1009, runway 27.
Hello.
Morning. Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Are you ready for the departure brief? Go ahead. Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high-speed reject in the case of a fire, engine failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if there's any other condition that makes the aircraft unsafe or unable to fly. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, verify the extension of the speed brake, and apply maximum reverse thrust. I will bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist or evaluate our options, and if you could monitor my actions, make the standard reject takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the company's standard procedures. We will then climb to the minimum safety altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Flight slow.
Hello.
EC639, taxi uniform, Holly Point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, EC639.
Bank angle, bank angle.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Wind shear, wind shear. Terrain.
Monitor radar display.
Terrain.
Touchdown 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Ground 4469er, ready to taxi.
4469er, taxi via Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo 1. Holding position, runway 28. When on position, contact tower 118.6.
Taxi to runway 28 via taxiways, Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo 1. Tower on 118.6, 4469er.
Episode 42 right, vacate next right, enter the apron of Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
TCAS 27 Victor Pocket, contact Manchester 124.2 Mike.
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, good morning.
Tap 25 to the air, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19. Touchdown 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. Vacant right, and today from the Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor, stand 5, 448.
UTX 1009, runway 27.
Patrick 43, proceed to Sierra.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 188. Altimeter 1006.
Checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Correct there, you're just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Okay, no further height restrictions on zone balls on. Also, right, report past 2,500 feet. Full code balls on.
EZ639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, 639.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot. Zone 40 right, vacate next right, and today from Victor, parking stand 8. Zone 42 right, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
427 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 Mike.
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, 2 Mike.
Tap 25 there, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19. Zone 40 right, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 8.
Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Watch out for your leg, please.
Temperatures 9, QNH 1009, runway 27.
Verify takeoff speeds.
Checked.
Patrick 43, proceed to Sierra.
Copied to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the GPU and air.
Roger. Disconnecting the GPU and air.
Copied to ground.
Go ahead.
Are we clear to pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger, you are cleared to pressurize the hydraulics.
Thanks.
Captain, the GPU and air are disconnected.
Thanks.
Report past 2,500.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and the crew, I'd like to wish you a very warm welcome aboard our Boeing 737. My name is Sarah, and having me in the cabin today are Tom and Michelle. Please place all large items in the overhead bins provided, or under the seat in front of you.
Very good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. On behalf of the crew, welcome aboard this flight today. We're just completing our final preparations, then we'll be able to close the doors and get on our way. And shortly afterwards, the cabin crew will give you a safety demonstration, which I urge you all to pay attention to. Also, just a quick reminder, just keep your seatbelts fastened in flight, even with the seatbelt lights extinguished, just in case there is any unexpected turbulence. And also, just to mention that this is a non-smoking flight. All being well, I probably won't speak to you again until we start our descent into our destination. So until then, welcome aboard and thank you.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot. Stone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks. See you up there.
427 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
South 250, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Grant Ryanair 298. Request start up and push back.
Romeo, Yankee, Romeo 298. Startup is approved.
Approved. Ryanair 298.
Ground 303, request taxi.
303, taxi via Echo 5, Romeo, Foxtrot, Oscar, Uniform, Tango, Echo, Romeo, Gate 11.
Via Echo 5, Romeo, Foxtrot, Oscar, Uniform, Tango, Echo, Romeo, to gate 11303.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel 6.8 tons. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows
Locked.
locked. MCP.
V2 is 146. Heading 280. Altitude. Flight level 50.
Checked. Takeoff speeds.
V1 is 131. VR is 136. V2 is 146.
Checked. CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
448, vacate right, to gate from the Victor, parking stand 5.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Locking gear. Departure check completed. Flight has been inserted. Release parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting 2.
3278, request taxi.
3278, taxi via Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo 1. Holding position, runway 28.
Oil pressure.
Position, contact tower 118.6.
By Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo 1. The holding position, runway 28. Tower 1118.6, 3278.
Ground control, Ryanair 7762. Request startup.
7762, startup is approved.
Roger, startup approved. Ryanair 7762. Ground control, Ryanair 7762. Request taxi.
7762, taxi via Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo 1. Holding position, runway 28. When on position, contact tower 118.6.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting 1. Oil pressure.
3278, taxi via Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo 1. Holding position, runway 28. When on position, contact tower 118.6.
Hold down thermal to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Please ensure your air is before helping others. Your the life jacket.
38 long taxi via Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo, Yankee, Echo 1. Holding position, runway 28. When on position, contact tower 118.
Pull down sharply on the brake toggle.
Start a cutout. Flaps 5.
Do not inflate your life jacket inside the cabin, as to do so will impede your exit. Further information may be found on the in-flight safety card. Please would you now ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat back is upright, your armrests are down, your tray table is up, and all window blinds are open. Thank you for your attention and we wish you a pleasant
Flight controls check. Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Full up. Full down.
Engine 43, proceed to Seattle.
Center.
Check.
Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Rope heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Run Ryanair 298. Request taxi.
Romeo, Yankee,
Clear left,
Romeo,
clear right.
Niner 8. Taxi via Alpha, Tango, 6, Zulu, Echo 1. Holding position, runway 28. When on position, contact tower 118.6.
Via Alpha Tango 6 Zulu Echo 1. Holding position 28. Tower on 118.6. Ryanair 298.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps.
Flaps 5. Green light.
Stabilizer trim.
6.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete. Cabin is secure.
Vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, marking stand 11. Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2, Mike.
142, still 27 minutes approximately, Mike.
Sound 250, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Tower, Ryanair 298, holding position, runway 28.
Ryanair 298, line up runway 28.
Before takeoff procedure, check.
Ryanair 298.
Approaching 3-4.
Speedboat 189 off in the Lufthansa.
Ready to go.
Enter the pass line up 279.
Approaching 28. On runway 28.
Ryanair 298, wind 220 at 9. Fly runway heading, when airborne, contact departure on 130.905. Runway 28, cleared for departure. Good flight.
Runway heading, departure frequency 130.905. Runway 28, cleared for departure. Ryanair 298.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set. 80 knots.
Checked.
Speedboat 189, Mayfair, cancel line up here.
V1, rotate.
V2.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Set flaps up speed.
Log up. Log up is set.
298, winching on 1000 foot, flight level 50.
Ryanair 298, cleared via Kilo India Sierra Hotel 1 Bravo. Departure, plan to flight level 100.
Via Kilo India Sierra Hotel 1 Bravo, climbing to flight level 100. Ryanair 298.
In contact. Descend to 4000.
Descend to 4000, 3231.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1. Position.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 054. Now.
Check. Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up.
Ryanair 2908, climb to flight level 160.
Climbing to flight level 160, Ryanair 2908.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes.
Check. Okay to release the cabin?
Yes.
Check.
Detune the navs.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, you
Set.
will now use your electronic devices such as CD players, iPods and laptop computers.
Ryanair 2908, climb to flight level 250.
Climbing to flight level 250, Ryanair 2908.
(3278) 190.
Going down to 190, 3278.
Ryanair 2908, contact Shannon 132.15.
132.15, Ryanair 2908. Shannon Control, Ryanair 298, with you on flight level 140 for flight level 250.
Highway 298, identified via Kilo India Sierra Hotel 1 Bravo.
Via Kilo India Sierra Hotel 1 Bravo, Ryanair 298.
Good morning, it's the Virgin 8 with flight level 370 to Wallace. Virgin 8, good morning. London, hello, Seabird 19 Quebec, level 370. Seabird 19 Quebec, good morning, direct to Manchester, it's above the 1 Bravo for Heathrow, landing runway 27 right. Manchester above the 1 Bravo 27 right, to 120. Contact London 131.12, goodbye. 3113, 1 actually got to right. Right, 2 Fox Star, request direct India to Mike, line up well. That's close, I'll send you a shot.
Ryanair 206, level 290, heading 100.
Ryanair 206, thanks. Speedman 2957, climb flight level 350, due traffic that will be cruising level.
Climb level 350, 3957.
Highway I-298. You're leaving my sector in a few minutes. Contact on 118.77.
118.77, Ryanair 298. Romeo Control, Ryanair 298, with you on flight level 190, but flight level 250.
Romeo, Yankee, Romeo 298. Roger, in contact.
Continue as filed.
Ryanair 298.
Seabird 12 November, climb flight level 14 today. 0 radar heading 150. 2 at 1 there. Seabird 12 November, climb flight level 14 today. Flight level 140, Seabird 12 November. Duckling 914 down back you, heading 15 today. Hey firm and descending flight level 150 as well, heading 914 down.
Romeo, Yankee, Romeo 298. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climbing to flight level 330, Ryanair 298.
Seabird 2957, contact London 131.12, goodbye.
2112, thanks, 2957.
Jet 25 Charlie on navigation out to Tala.
Only out to Tala, Jet 25 Charlie.
Reach 6019, contact London 128.12, goodbye.
28.12 for reach 601.
Romeo, Yankee, Romeo 298. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climbing to flight level 330, Ryanair 298.
Second 136, entering, holding a Boeing now. Second 136, thank you. Just make a right-hand turn back to Boston now, then leave heading 120 degrees at 220 knots. 120 degrees at 220 knots, out of Bovington, American 136.
3728, maintain altitude.
Maintain present altitude, 3728.
Cross 824, descend flight level 8, go.
Descending flight level 8, cross 824.
Hello, London 11597, descending flight level 150, radar heading 150. Middle of 597, plane, continue heading, maintain flight level 150. Continue the heading 150 and altitude 1, flight level 150, middle 597. South, Taylor 286, descending level 10, Bobbington, 744 with November. Taylor 286 enter the hold, 10 minutes delay. 10 minutes, thank you.
Ryanair 298 is declaring an emergency. We have lost an engine. I say again, we have lost an engine.
Romeo, Yankee, Romeo 298. Transponder code is 7700. Contact approach frequency is 125.22. Contact approach frequency is 125.22.
Transponder to 7700, 125.22, 125.22, Ryanair 298. Approach control, Ryanair 298, with you on flight level 200, for flight level 200.
Romeo, Yankee, Romeo 298. Expect approach runway 19, descend to flight level 120.
Approach runway 19, descending to flight level 120, Ryanair 298.
Maintain present altitude 3728.
Romeo, Yankee, Romeo 298. Maintain heading
1000 to level.
Ryanair 298.
Yankee, Romeo 298. Descend to flight level 120.
Descending to flight level 120. Ryanair 298.
Yankee, Romeo 298. Descend to flight level 120.
Descending to flight level 120. Ryanair 298.
70.
Left turn to heading 270, Ryanair 298.
Romeo, Yankee, Romeo 298, turn left, heading 250.
Left turn to heading 250, Ryanair 298. Ryanair 298. slowing down to 250, Ryanair 298.
Yankee, Romeo 298, clear to intercept runway 19, tower at the marker. Frequency is 122.1.
Cleared runway 19, tower at the marker, Ryanair 298.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 038.
298, runway 19, on final.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Cabin is seated. Flaps 5.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed checked. Speed brake up. Flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30.
checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Up.
Double check that please. Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Cleared.
Checked. Final approach fix, height checked, missed approach altitude not set. Stable. .500 feet.
Landing.
Checked.
Sync brake.
Long landing. Long landing.
Speed brake up, reverses normal.
Meters remaining. 300 meters remaining.
60 knots.
Checked. Start the APU.
Starting APU. Master caution anti-ice.
Check. Until the captain turns off the passenger seat outside. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. We remind you to please wait until you're inside the terminal to use any electronic devices or to smoke in the designated areas. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a safe onward journey.
shut down engine 2.
We are not at 3 minutes yet.